Well, it finally happened this week on Thursday. The final section of the Fayette Expressway, the Brownsville to Uniontown section, as commonly called, was finally completed. And although the expressway actually has been open for the past couple weeks, Thursday marked the formal ribbon cutting ceremony. Governor Tom Corbett was down. A number of state and other turnpike officials were also there to speak. And it is amazing just thinking about how long this highway has been talked about, and the idea that it finally has been done is something that everybody should be happy about, although it does kind of make you wonder why the heck it took so long. Planning and talking about this, I can remember even when I was a young reporter back in the 70s when I first heard about it. And initially it was looked upon as kind of a salvation for the Mon Valley, and then later on it was included for Fayette County, because Fayette County definitely needed, we have no four-lane highway, expressway running through the county, so something like this was definitely needed. And so now the road now stretches all the way from 68 in Morgantown to 51 Large, approximately probably about 15 miles outside of Pittsburgh. And while the grand goal at one point was to have a road clean into Pittsburgh, certainly the Turnpike Commission does not have the money now to build that. Plus, there's still a lot of opposition in the Pittsburgh area. So whether it'll be built or not, it remains to be seen. There is some hope, though, that there could be a link to the airport. And there was some talk at the opening on Thursday. Senator Solebay from Washington County mentioned that this seemingly could be doable, perhaps maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, and that would be good for Fayette County, because right now we don't have a direct route to the airport. So this would help us in further development and help the residents of Fayette County. So we'll have to see what happens for there. But it is interesting, like I said, that this thing took forever. And at one point, actually, the route from Brownsville to Uniontown was actually taken off the books. And I remember at the time when I was here at the newspaper, and the editor at the time, Mike Ellis, we couldn't believe it, because it had been talked about for so long, and there was talk, that the money needed to go to Pittsburgh. Well, we were worried that if they ever built the Pittsburgh thing, we would never see the development here. So, and then there was also talk, they're building 43 to Morgantown, and we should be happy with that. But it had been talked about for so long that this was the hope and the economic salvation for Fayette County, that to just give up on this without a fight was was incomprehensible. And Mike Ellis at the time more or less led the fight, and the good thing was that the citizens rallied, because Mike could have written all the editorials he wanted, and if there wasn't any reaction, nothing would have happened. But the people did. People got very upset, because they'd been feeling all along too. Everybody felt that this expressway was going to be our hope, and this was the future. So they ended up getting Mike and Tom Spurgeon, who's the publisher for the Herald-Standard back then. They got a meeting with Governor Casey, who was governor at the time, and got him to agree to come down and hear what the people of Fayette County had to say. And the people of Fayette County, legendary meeting at the Holiday Inn in Uniontown for several hours, and everybody was saying how badly this road was needed, and how it represented our hope for the future and everything. And then Governor Casey did put it back on board. So even though it still took another 20 years or whatever to get it built, it's here. It's here now. Of course, the only problem now is that the tolls are very high. And really, when we first supported a project, 20, 30 years ago, back then the tolls, nobody ever thought they would be as high as they are today. But unfortunately, right now the tolls are being used to support the transportation system all across Pennsylvania. they tried to toll I-80 and that was turned down. And basically nobody wants to raise the gas tax or raise any other taxes, so they just keep raising the toll for the expressway. And it's really not fair, so that people, not just here, but also all across southern Pennsylvania, are really paying for all the transportation needs. And something really does need to be done about that. Maybe that'll be our next big campaign here at the Herald-Standard. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
At theheraldstandard.com, our mission is to provide news, information, and services to enable our communities to prosper. Every day, we strive to achieve this goal through 3 dynamic products. Wake up each morning to a copy of the Herald-Standard.com newspaper delivered to your home. Enjoy the e-edition and exact replica of our print product on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Or secure unlimited access to our full-coverage digital news site online at heraldstandard.com. One local news leader, 3 great options.
Okay, talking about the big day for Fayette County, the ribbon cutting for the completion of the final stretch of the Brownsville to Uniontown section. Actually, this stretch went from Redstone Township to Centerville Borough. But a big day for Fayette County, and something that everybody can be hopeful for, that hopefully this does lead to, even if we can get a fraction of the economic development that's been promised, we'll be in good shape. But like we said, the only problem is the high tolls, and really something does need to be done to address this situation. So I want to hear from you, hear what you have to say about this, or what you think. You can send email to mokeefe@heraldstandard.com, or you can send it by regular mail, 8-18 Church Street, Uniontown, PA 15401. Just remember to sign the letter. We do not run anonymous letters, and also please put your phone number so that we can call and verify that you actually wrote the letter. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. My name is Mark O'Keefe. I'm executive editor for Herald-Standard.com. We'll see you later.